It's the week of July 17th. First, let's start with water. Corn is reaching its peak of 30 hundredths or more per day, so it's critical not to stress the plant during pollination. Soybeans are also picking up right now, but we're more concerned about vegetative growth than reproductive growth. If your beans need to canopy it, it'd be worth giving them a shot of water to keep them growing. But if they've canopied, it'd be worth evaluating, especially if you've caught a few extra rains. The main concern right now is western bean cutworm. We have local traps around the area, and the flight over the past week is likely peaked or will do so this week. As you can see from the picture, western bean cutworm lay eggs in clusters. If you look closely, the eggs will look like little pumpkins. When they hatch, they will start feeding on tassels first if silks haven't emerged yet. Once they move to the silks and move past the first instar or small worms over a quarter inch in length, they can be extremely hard to control. They are also extremely hard to scout for. You can scout a field and find none, but still have a problem a few weeks later, speaking from personal experience. If you planned on spraying your corn, as soon as 95% of the tassels are emerged, now is the time to spray both an insecticide and fungicide. Even though nearly all the fields that I've looked at are clean for fungus, the earlier you spray the fungicide, the higher yield potential increase you have. Year in and year out, we see a fungicide and insecticide application pay off. If you have any AML products, however, these have built-in resistance to western bean cutworm. Finally, we've had a lot of questions on whether you should invest any more money into your dryland. Really, it's hard to tell depending on if you catch any more rain the rest of the season, but as a good rule of thumb, if your dryland fields look like a short version of a normal corn plant with normal leaves and roots, it'd likely be beneficial to do more management. However, if your corn looks yellow, streaky, and has narrow leaves, it's likely overly damaged from the drought stress and won't benefit from a lot of extra inputs. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks and have a great week.